Welcome back to K&L Farms, and good morning. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that on the previous playlist you'll see. This had stumps and trees, and there's a whole bunch. In fact, there's 3 videos just me running the excavator. But this is what actually ends up being ready for a form. And I'll walk it here in just a minute and show you some of the stuff. But remember this corner post for the building, pre-existing building over there. I'll walk to the other one. This grade now is within 3 inches. Another post right here, and I took this piece of board off, and the reason I took this piece of board off was to find elevation, because I want this pad to be the same height as the pad inside this building. And so I took that off just to see if I could see, and I was going to shoot that. I use a laser. I lasered it because I have 2 transits. I have a laser transit and I have the old school transit. But the old school transit, it actually takes 2 people. You have a person on the end of the stick, and then you have a person on the transit. So I didn't have 2 people this time. I just have myself. So you take the laser, set the laser up. I had laser set up over in that corner. And then you shoot your elevation, whatever elevation height you want your floor to be, or the base of your floor, because I'm thinking I'm going to build a 5.5-inch subfloor, or a concrete floor, California floor, not a stem wall floor, but a California floor on this. But if you use a laser, it only takes 1 person, because on the end of the laser you can actually hear the monument when you're going up and down. But this is all cut out about 3 inches, maybe 2. I kind of shoot for a 2-inch, but I'll show you what the deciding factor for elevation was. Okay, so in this corner right here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm standing on a concrete pad. This concrete pad was poured when I set this 6x6 for this corner. There's a 6x6 here. There's a 6x6 right here. Pressure treated 6x6 right here, and there's one down there. And when I set this 6x6, and I'll walk over and get the other one. I can't go any deeper than this pad. There's a pad right here, and this pad is 4 feet in diameter, 4 feet deep. That's set. This 6x6 is set on. And I'll walk back this way and I'll show you. We know there's another one right here, and we know that this is a pad. There's a pad right here. I'm standing on a pad. This tree is just on the edge of the pad. There's a 6x6 pad, so that means I can't go any deeper, can't go any lower than that, and that's what's going to dictate this floor height. Now the door, going from this pre-existing building to the new building, is going to be somewhere in here. I know that, but I also know that this power, on the other end of this power, on the inside there's a meter ball, or I'm sorry, there's a panel inside this box, inside this building, and it's attached to this. This is phone. You don't have to worry about the phone, because the phone, I can do whatever I want to do with the phone. But this is already pre-existing, permitted already, and so I can't mess with that box on the inside. So my door from that building to this building may be, well, I know it's got to be between that 6x6 there and between this meter, and somewhere there's got to be basically a 36-inch door that you have access from that building to this building. And then behind you there's a little brush pile going, and I could I'll spin you a little bit and give you an update on the back, because I did shoot video on some of the things that were in the back, but behind you. But let me spin you around and I'll show you here real quick. Okay, so burn pile behind you. Burn pile's been going for
considerable length of time, and it'll probably go until I get into a burn ban. Tractor in the back. That tractor's got to go down the hill, and that excavator's due to get returned tomorrow. But I got to spin you a little bit more. And if you go back and you look in the playlist, and I'll walk over there. You go back and look at the playlist. I explained the reason I didn't. There was a brush pile here. Used to be a brush pile right about where I'm standing, and I explained the reason I didn't start that burn pile on this brush pile is because of that pitch. And I told you on that video, I would pick up all those pieces of pitch and save it, and then I cut this grade because I also said on that video I would have to cut a skid road. There's a skid road, and probably from the frame you can't see it, but there's a skid road. There's a driveway, neighbor's driveway, which is on my property. Goes up here, and then this skid road. So I'm assuming at some point, if life is good, I can bring a concrete truck will come up that driveway and make this turn, and then come back towards the camera frame, because I'm going to need to pump that now, or either tailgate it. That's directly off the concrete truck, or pump it. And if I'm going to have to pump it, I need a pumper truck to pull in about where the camera's sitting, and then the pumper truck would sit right about here, and then the concrete trucks would come in off that skid road. And I was just going to show you the purpose of the video today was just to get you, because I have 3 prior to this video that show you me running the excavator on trying to get removed the material that was on it, the stumps that were on it, and then I was the whole section, or the whole theme of this area. This thing is the new building, and that's how I achieve the new building, and that's how I'll bring a concrete truck up. Thank you. Have a